Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'll show you how to integrate the RingCaptcha Android SDK with Gradle into your app in order to finish the user onboarding process that's starting your website. If you haven't checked out the onboarding web or iOS videos yet, then I suggest you see them before proceeding here just to get a grasp on how the process goes. Quick tip, there's a handy link to them in the comment section of this video. Alright, so let's start by opening Android Studio. You'll want to start a new Android Studio project if that's what you're doing. If you already have an existing project, you can open it and go straight to the Gradle section of this video. Hit and start new Android project. Let's use my app like we did for iOS. For the application name, keep everything as is, click next. Keep everything as is fine, default API 15 onwards looks good. Next, we're going to start with a blank activity, so that's fine. Next, keep these values at default and then hit the finish button. So while the project is created and set up, just like we did for iOS, we'll use the phone number to identify a user. So we'll place the RingCaptcha action upon the login button click. But remember, it can also be used in several other places of your app for password recovery or passwordless sign up, or even sharing the app by a phone number. There's so many other use cases these can be applied to. Okay, looks like the project is set up. Let's give it one more second until it finishes up. All right. So the first thing you want to do is you want to add RingCaptcha to your dependency. So let's open the app module Gradle right here on your left, Gradle scripts, double click on this build.gradle, and right above the dependencies, add a section if you don't have it already for the repositories. And we're going to add RingCaptcha's GitHub repository as a Maven repository, Maven URL http://ringcaptcha.github.io/ringcaptcha Android. There it is, Android. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add a compile dependency. So let's put compile com thread.com column ringcaptcha column 1.0.7 is the latest one that we've got at AAR. Alright, it's time to sync this now. Let's sync this Gradle. So what Gradle is doing is downloading the latest version that we have from our GitHub repository. This will be a bundle of all the Android manifest as well as all the compiled jar files. Good. So it looks like this is done. So let's go to the main activity and add that button that we already talked about. Inner button here it goes. Button, let's add it in the middle. Here we go. Let's call it logging, and let's use the logging button ID. Good. There we go. Now let's go back to our Java class and let's add a click listener to the button after the view is created. So what we're going to do is on the onCreate method, right over here, let's look for our button, logging button equals, just cast it, and let's ask R, let's find view by ID, R ID logging button, and let's use logging button set on click listener, and let's create a new on click listener. Whenever somebody clicks these, we're going to fire RingCaptcha. The way you fire RingCaptcha is to call in RingCaptcha application.onboard. We're going to pass over the application context, and we're going to use the app key and secret key from our panel. So let's go to our panel, copy the app key and paste it. There we go. And let's just paste the secret key as well. There we go. Secret key. There we go. And we need a RingCaptcha handle so that whenever the widget finishes its processing, goes back to the application. For now, we're just going to add a log, just like we did for iOS, and add RingCaptcha success, and add one for the cancel as well. Same thing, RingCaptcha cancel. All right, good. Looks like everything's ready to give it a try. So let's build this and run it into our emulator. We're going to use the Nexus 5 that I've already got it running. So while this is ready and set up, we're going to use it over here. There we go. All right. Let's give it a minute until it loads the application. Okay, so the app is running now. Let's try to log in. Cool. So the widget is up and running. As you can see, it's requiring a phone number since we haven't started the onboarding process from the website. Otherwise, it would have asked for the PIN code directly. So we can navigate, we can put the phone number as we already did, send a PIN and continue with the process. So that's it. We now have an onboarding widget on our website, an Android app. It's time to focus on the cool features now. So in the next video tutorial, I'll show you how to use the deep linking functionality of the SMS links. So thank you. See you next time, folks.
Chuck Norris approved.